Let me take you to KwaZulu-Natal, where the corruption case against former President Jacob Zuma was set to return to the High Court in Pietermaritzburg today. But due to Zuma's ill health, all parties have agreed to a postponement. Zuma is reportedly still in hospital, and that's according to Correctional Services. Let me take you to eNCA senior journalist, that is Siphamandla Goge, who is in Pietermaritzburg for an update. So it really was really a short appearance done virtually, Siphamandla, and just take me through the main points that came through from those interactions between the various legal parties before Judge Kuhn.
Well, we came here knowing that proceedings would be very brief. The matter is going to be postponed by consent. All parties agreed that it should be postponed, so there was no need for physical appearance here, especially since former President Jacob Zuma was not going to be present. We understand that he's still in hospital, even though he's been granted medical parole by prison's boss, Arthur Fraser, but he was not going to be able to make it to court today. So there was that deal to postpone. Initially, the proposed dates were 20 and 21 September, but then again, we understand that former President Jacob Zuma's legal team had asked the court here and other parties to say, well, can we now make it 21 and 22 September instead of 20 and 21? So the matter has been postponed. I guess in less than 2 weeks, we will be back here. According to Judge Kuhn, it should be an open court, but all of that is dependent on former President Jacob Zuma's health status. I think one of the interesting points that emerged today was Advocate Dalimpo, for representing former President Jacob Zuma, basically telling the court and Judge Kuhn that it seems as if medical teams are finding each other. There has been a concern in terms of the NPA or the prosecution medical team that wants to examine former President Jacob Zuma. That was part of the deal when we were here last time. There was no objection to that, but later on the Jacob Zuma Foundation raised some concerns about that. So today, Advocate Dalimpo telling Judge Kuhn that, well, seems as if they are making progress in terms of medical teams trying to find each other. If we do have a bite of Advocate Dalimpo, let's take a listen to that.
The order I grant is as follows. 1, the matter is adjourned in the absence of the first accused and the representative of the second accused to 1000 hours on the 21st and 22nd of September 2021 in open court in Pietermaritzburg for 1.1, the first accused special plea in terms of section 106(1)(h) and 4 to be heard. 1.2, if the first accused applies for a further postponement, his application for a further postponement to be heard, which will include the necessary evidence on both sides being led. Paragraph 2, in respect of the application for leave to supplement, it is directed that 2.1, the state shall deliver its answering affidavit on or before 16 September 2021. 2.2, the first accused shall deliver his replying affidavit, if any, on or before 1300 hours on the 20th of September 2021.
All right, so that was the voice of the presiding judge in this matter, Judge Kuhn, the Siphamandla, summing up what the order is in terms of how to proceed from today until the 21st of September. Just on this matter of the medical teams, quote-unquote, finding each other, Siphamandla, I guess it just highlights the difference between politics and the realities of what happens in court, right?
Team that will be proposed by the prosecutions. So the tone differs when it comes to court proceedings. Of course, outside we know that this case is political. It will continue to be like that. But when it comes to court, it's only a matter of law and facts.
Yeah, it was always going to be difficult, especially seeing as that initial order for him to possibly be examined by a medical team appointed by prosecutors was agreed to, including by his own lawyers, people like Advocate Dalimpo. So it was always going to be difficult for them to carry that message, that political message, into the courts. Siphamandla, just give us a dashboard view then, because so much has been happening or not happening around this matter. Where are we? Locate us in terms of this special plea, 106(1)(h). I think it has taken so long to get to the starting line. The first words uttered before Judge Kuhn in support and against the special plea.
I'm not sure whether I can quote you, Thulasizwe. You've been saying, well, we are raring to go, but it seems as if the more we get closer to starting with this matter, we reverse, we take steps back. So I can tell you that, well, in terms of what transpired in court today, according to court proceedings, that special plea, we expect that it will be heard. The hearing will be on the 21st and 22nd of September. We remember that when we were here on the 10th of October last year, if I'm not mistaken, the matter was postponed to this year so that we can get underway with the matter. Now, everything took a turn when former President Jacob Zuma became unwell. He was admitted to hospital. So I guess moving forward with that special plea hearing where the former president wants the lead prosecutor in this matter, that is Advocate Billy Downer, to recuse himself or to be withdrawn from this matter, arguing and alleging that he is biased. He wants to see him convicted at all cost. He's got a vendetta or some axe to grind against him. Of course, we know that the prosecution has dismissed all those allegations, saying they've been made in the past. There is no evidence to support and to back that. So really what will get us underway is for this special plea to be heard, and then once that is done, we expect that the matter will move. But it may take a couple of months to last. This matter is far from being over, and I can tell you that when we come back here on the 21st or 22nd of September, it will be about ironing out all those matters. It will be an open court session, meaning we are likely to see all parties physically present in court, even the former president if he has been discharged. But all of that is dependent on his health status moving forward.
All right, Siphamandla Goge, thank you for that update. That's eNCA Siphamandla Goge there out in Pietermaritzburg updating us on that matter involving former President Jacob Zuma.